Greetings, minions, mech warriors, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade playing Battletech, and this is episode 1. And this is going to be a campaign playthrough. But before we begin, we'll just give you the visual history of what the galaxy is like. Going from the very beginnings with the jump drive to the founding of the 4 or 5 houses, to the ascension of Ian Cameron to the Star League, all the way up to the Ameris conflict and to the current date. So there's over 900 years of history involved in the Mech Warrior universe. Actually, it's about 1,000, but we just get a little slice of history based on what we're playing in. So we'll fire up the game and I'll switch over to that screen. And let's see, it takes a minute to get started. Okay. There we go. So I'll just be quiet and let you enjoy the opening cinematic. Okay, so that was pretty much a visual history of the Battletech universe. In this game, we'll be playing in, I believe it's the periphery, just outside the core worlds, which includes Earth and the near stars. But we have several of the major houses around us, and we can kind of get employed by some of them. So anyways, let's jump into the campaign, and we'll start a new one. And we'll do just a standard one of those. And you'll get a little bit of history and tips and smart-ass things up there in the corner. Now this game, I've had it since a year ago. Oh, here goes another semantic.
I am Kamea of House Urano, High Lady of the Oregon Reach, Protector of Coromadir, and the Sword of Restoration. But I am not a hero, no matter what the stories say. A hero would have sacrificed more, compromised less. A hero would have done better. You know this, of course. You were there. My father used to tell me stories about the ancient times. About the Star League, a golden age of prosperity, upheld by the great mech warriors of old, guardians of the innocent, protectors of the peace. I always dreamed of following in their footsteps. I was too young to see the truth of things. After all, it wasn't heroism or a noble cause that won me the throne. It was hiring a mercenary, skilled enough, perhaps ruthless enough, to carry the day. Hiring you. I still don't know if you fought for honor or for the thrill of it, for belief in my cause, or just in my money. But whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history. Whether you believe it, that's up to you.
Okay, let's see where we go next. Alright, so this is where we can create a character. As I was saying before the cinematic, I've had this game for over a year, and I kind of been dragging my feet about recording this game. And then when I heard that there's going to be 3 DLC packs for this game that would be spaced out over the following year, I figured I'll probably just wait for those to come out before doing a playthrough of the game. The first DLC was Flashpoint, and that gives within the game like little submissions where you can get possibly lost tech, which is part of the lore. We'll probably get into it as the game goes on, but essentially it's technology that was lost because in the game itself there was a time when the technology was really great, and then a time when afterwards where the technology was not so great and people didn't know how to make that great technology again. So there's that. There's urban warfare, which starts to take and make combat in cities a bit more common, and it also added a few more flashpoints. And now the latest one, which came out just on the I believe the 21st or 22nd of November here, Heavy Metal, which introduces a couple more mechs and newer technology. Now, one of the things that kind of confounds a lot of people about the game is it takes place in a time period, for those that know the history of Battletech, before the clan invasion. And that's a big sub-story or side story in MechWarrior Battletech lore, and that's probably coming down the line. But before we get anywhere near the clan stuff, we're just going to deal with this and in this time frame. So hopefully in the time that I've been babbling, you've had time to read all this. And I don't want to read it all out, but let's get the character started. Okay, decades ago your family came to the Reach from Draconis Combine. Now, I know a bit of the lore. I'm not really expansive in my knowledge of the lore and the history, but I know enough, and I watch, here's a little shout out to Black Pants Legion, Tex. He does a video series chronicling the history of Battletech, and he's just hilarious to listen to and watch play the game. But anyways, I know from the history of Battletech that I want to be part of the Steiner Scout Force. That's a running joke right there. But there's depending on what's going on in whatever one you pick, it'll have lasting effects and options in the game. So, Regan reach success. Yeah, there's that. Okay, so until the day after your 16th birthday, when. Okay, now you can select a type of history, and it will affect what kind of bonus stats you'll have. So, like, this one gives you gunnery and tactics. This one gives you piloting and tactics. Tactics and guts. Piloting and guts. And gunnery and guts. Gunnery just allows you to shoot better. Tactics allows you to, believe it, make better moves, like you can move further or whatever, you know. You can read that right there. If you have to, just pause. And that's pretty much one we've already covered. So, personally, I'm thinking of going gunnery and tactics. The one that says you've been betrayed, that has some interesting story elements that come up. But I'm going to say I don't really care about that. Just that it gives me gunnery and tactics. Okay, out on your own, you fell into a life of a Regan Coalition soldier, Frontier Pirate, Solaris Gladiator, Intersphere Mercenary, Frontier Freelancer, Merchant Guard. I'm kind of thinking this one. Let's see. That would give me gunnery, tactics. So I'm just going to go with a Regan Coalition soldier. Okay, until years later you cross paths with Raju Mastiff Montgomery once again. Okay, so that he's kind of like the Major Domo or the captain of the Royal Guard for Lady Orano. Okay, so here we can get our character figured out. So we'll go with that, and we'll just go silver blade. I know, original, right? And a face. We need a face. Let's see. Yeah, we can work off of this. So you get tattoos. I don't know why there's makeup, but I guess the ladies like the eyeshadow or something. There we go. Go with that. Don't really care for tattoos. Really, these type of things don't matter so much. It's just the picture on the UI under which you can figure out who is who. That's about right. And then the hair, I don't really care about any of this, but bit fuzzy, but let's go for it. Let's see, we can change the camera angle. Whatever. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so this just kind of rehashes what you got, what choices you picked. Now we'll have a score of 4 for gunnery, 2 for piloting, 3 tactics, and 2 guts. And we'll get started. Okay, so in the beginning there's a fair number of cinematics, but once you get past it and into the game, there's not as many. So that'll speed things along a bit. And we got the load screen. Okay, now I haven't played this game in a few weeks, so I have not been able to enjoy the new DLC. And I might be a little bit rusty because I've been playing other stuff and kind of forgotten how everything goes, but
Command interface initiated.
we'll give this a shot. Okay, so this is kind of the tutorial mission. So move the mouse to the edge of the screen. There we go. Right mouse button to rotate. Okay, so Blade, I had the Espinosa refit yards. Rush the repairs on your blackjack. Looks like it's all in one piece, but we should run some diagnostics on it just to be sure. Standard fuel tests. You know the drill. More importantly, though, I want to tell you more about the job I brought you out here to do. Now, do me a favor and get that battle bike moving. Let's see if there's any kinks in the actuators. Okay, so this is our turn phase.
I'll come right out and say it, kid. I wasn't completely honest with you the other day. There's gonna be more to this job than escort duty.
Okay, so as you can see, you can kind of turn this one way or another depending on where you go. Like if we went right here or here, we can turn it all the way around and do that. So this is important because a mech is weak in the back. The rear armor is it's just not as good as a frontal armor. So if you're encountering enemies, you want them in front of you. Also, depending on where you face, say an arm is damaged and you don't want it to be destroyed because it's got valuable weaponry on it, you want to face away from the enemy with that arm so it doesn't get attacked and destroyed. I brought you here because there's something wrong in the capital. It's been too quiet since High Lord Tamati's funeral, and I'm worried about Lady Kamea's safety during her coronation procession. Ugh. Anyway, looks like your actuators check out. Let's conduct a weapons test. Target one of those burnt-out old Urbamechs and open fire. No,
like
not
I was saying, I can't prove anything, but my gut tells me something's off. And a warrior trusts their instincts.
Not the poor Irby. Okay, so if you mouse over an enemy, first of all, a straight red line means you have direct line of sight, and your weapons can target them. That's usually, like if you have missiles, it'll be an arc. With direct fire weapons like AC-2 or lasers, you'll have a straight line like this. Where you don't have direct line of sight, you'll have an eyeball, which means you don't have line of sight. And there's benefits and penalties depending on how that works. Now, also, if you mouse over these, it'll tell you the percentages of the chances that you'll actually hit it. So we'll go, and as you see, I got 95, so I'm going to be able to hit this with a good accuracy.
Enemy mech destroyed.
He down. Good shot. Your guns are in working order at least. I've been training Lady Arano since she was 14 years old. She could be naive at times and proud, but I have no doubt that she'll be a just and effective ruler. It's on us to see her safely to Concordia City. I'll rest easier once she's in the capital with her cousin Victoria by her side. Lady Victoria, well, she's only been training under me for a single season, but she's already shaped herself into one of the strongest mech warriors I've ever seen. Reminds me a lot of you, reminds me a lot of you, truth be told. Anyway, we should run a check on your targeting computer. You see that drone over there? The one moving through the tree line? Put some hurt on it for me. And then when it turns, take it out with a rear angle shot. After it's down, we'll keep moving.
Kamea's like a daughter to me. And her late father, High Lord Tamati, was a good friend.
Okay. So as you can see, battle in MechWarrior isn't just robot versus robot. You also have vehicles, and if they're in tree line, they get a bonus to their defense, so it's harder to hit them. You don't do as much damage to them sometimes. It's kind of all relative, but you get the idea. So we'll just blow this into oblivion.
All weapons committed.
Okay. So that was a shot on the front armor. Now it's going away, so it's showing its rear end to me. It's weaker armor to me.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Nice shot. Now I don't know how familiar you are with Oregon politics, but the Reach was badly shaken by High Lord Tamati's death. It needs a smooth transfer of power, and Kamea belongs on the Cormorant throne. Go ahead and fire up your jump jets, kid. I want to see you descend this cliff face. Aim for that patch of ground over there near the edge of the lake.
Victoria pulls no punches, but she's been a loyal companion to Kamea since they were kids. Aside from you, there's no one I'd rather have by my side in a fight.
Okay, now there's two things. One, this is the heat bar, and firing those weapons, the 3 times that we did, it moved the heat bar up. Once it gets over this, you start cooking, and there's and it starts damaging your innards, the actuators and motors and stuff like that, and actually cooks your MechWarrior as well. And there's certain perks that you can do to increase this. If you go over the limit over this way, it'll shut your mech down for a turn or two. Now another thing is some mechs I should say, can jump. So they have thrusters in their legs and back that can make them get around terrain and things like that. Can also give them a bit more mobility and flexibility in targeting and moving. So we'll go and you see you can go back like that, so your back end's aimed at them, but we will aim it like this.
Engaging jump jets.
And now
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
I've already
Jump
heated.
jets build a lot of heat, and that was more than your engine could handle. Head on into that water. We need to get you cooled off.
Okay, so one of the things that is nice about the game is terrain affects your mech as well as your opposition, let's say. If you go into water, you'll cool much better. Also, if you are in a snowy biome, Arctic biome or things like that, it'll cool you down. Adversely, if you're on a volcanic, a Martian, or a desert planet, your heat sinks are not as effective, and so you have to really watch it with the lasers. Warning, plasma leak detected. Jump jet malfunction. Jump jet systems damaged. System inoperable until repaired. Oh, for the love of all the gods. This is what I get for insisting on a rush job. Not that I had much of a choice. The Espinosa refit yards were backlogged like you wouldn't believe. It looked like they were trying to process every single Royal Guard mech in time for the coronation. There isn't any time to get your jets replaced, so we're going to have to make do without them. Go ahead and take that mech down with a melee attack. I want to be sure nothing else is going to break down on your blackjack before we take it out on the Cormorant Road. Okay, so another thing you can do is not only just fire weapons, you can, like in this case, I don't have really arms. They're protuberances like arms, but they're not really like fists on them or anything like that. So you can ram them. For the mechs that do have arms, you can swing a punch, you can stomp, stuff like that. Of course, it ties up your weaponry, but one way to check is if you look down there on the lower right, it says melee, 40 damage, 95% chance you'll hit. So that looks pretty good. So if you click on it to move and then click on the enemy target, you'll get it where it will go like this. See how the box is yellow? It means you can run up to it to punch it. So we'll give it a melee attack.
Engaging physical attack.
Good hit. At least that's solid. Alright, one last test. I want you to take your blackjack up to a sprint and evade my attack.
Push that engine, kid. If something goes wrong today, I want to know that your mech can maneuver.
Okay, so another thing about moving is the farther you move, let's say like at a sprint, you'll get these little chevrons next to where the marker is. See where it says sprint right here? And you'll have 1, 2, 3, for this mech, up to 3 chevrons on there, and that's gets added on to that, I think. But what it means is you can evade an attack because you've moved really fast, and that means that your opponent has a harder time to lead the target, etc. So if you need to get where your enemy can't attack you or can't effectively hit you, run. It doesn't give you as many if you just ordinarily move, but that helps this helps in your defense. And the same with trees. As you can see, it says force reduces movement, so it slows you down, and spotting distance, so you can't see as far, but it provides cover. 20% damage reduction against range attacks to the front and side. Stacks with guarded. So we'll run up here.
Full throttle.
Okay, it doesn't say if I got any damage, but I have 3 evasions, so that helped. Congratulations, Silverblade. Your blackjack's as combat ready as it can be, given the circumstances. For what it's worth, I hope that my suspicions turn out to be unfounded, and we end the day having a good laugh about what a paranoid old man I've become. But if not, then I know that you'll be ready. Alright, it's time to move out. Lady Arano is waiting for us at the mech bay.
An impressive display, Sir Raju. Of course, this mech warrior was a student of yours. I'd expect them to know their way around a cockpit.
Giggity. Alright, so we will run over here. Face that way.
Full throttle.
Silverblade, allow me to introduce Kamea Arano, the soon-to-be High Lady of the Origan Coalition. Is Lady Victoria on this channel? For the time being, my father has summoned me to the Picton docks. I have a fleet inspection and a tour of the family refit yards to preside over before the coronation. Behold the responsibilities of a noble daughter, a fount of tedium that never runs dry. I know the feeling, cousin. By this time tomorrow, I'll be responsible for the entire reach. Give my best to your father, and don't be late for the tourney. The gambling dens are already taking bets on how long it'll take me to cripple that customized monstrosity you pilot. Bold words, cousin, but the only victory they'll be celebrating is mine. You may be ascending to the throne today, but my Kaga is more than a match for the family heirloom that you call a battle mech. And in the arena, I reign supreme. We'll see, cousin. We'll see. At any rate, I will see you at the tourney grounds. Sir Raju, I'm ready to go when you are. Overland along the Cormorant Road, as is the Arano tradition. Aye, Kamea. We'll get you there in one piece. Silverblade, fall in behind me. And remember what I told you.
Mission successful.
So that's the first mission. Try to get through a couple of them, or at least the beginning ones. Get the opening salvo of the game out of the way. But there's a lot of different things to factor in the game, and it's just why I love it. Let's see, maybe there's another cinematic. Yeah. So apparently there's no sound to this one. So if you can read the subtitles, that might help. So here the uncle is plotting rebellion. Because we kind of knew it was going to happen. Nothing in the periphery or in the inner sphere stays peaceful for very long. War seems to be a constant, kind of a constant specter, no matter what generation, what future it is, or the past. Let's get to the mission. Okay. Hopefully I'm not losing the audio on the game for good. I know that may have been a bug at one point. So, looks like we're preparing for combat, which at the start should be just moving mechs around. Okay.
Command interface initiated.
I'm going to miss this, Raju. The clarity of purpose that I feel in the cockpit of a battle mech, the simplicity of it. But there they are, just up ahead, the city gates, and my future, all laid out before me. Wait, what's that smoke? A guard post, one of the small ones that dot the roads leading into the capital. But the emergency band's been quiet all morning. I haven't heard anything about any fire.
This is damned odd. And I don't like it. Kid, keep your head on a swivel and be ready for anything.
Okay, so I know we're going to get into some trouble here. I've already played the campaign through, but spoilers, but but not really spoilers. Alright, so we'll move him there. Some sort of explosion. Looks recent too. Do you think it was an accident? No chance. You see those scorch marks on the rubble? That's laser fire. We need to get you out of here, Kamea, right now. Yes, I think you're right. There's a patrol of Royal Guard mechs up ahead. We should go to them.
Whatever's happening here, I won't let it derail your coronation. Your people need you.
Thank you, Raju. I will prove myself worthy of the faith you've placed in me.
Of that, I have no doubt.
Okay, and one thing to point out is, we'll go over this part here. With Mastiff, that's the name of Raju. He has a Centurion, and you can see this. The frontal armor is right here, and then the rear armor is right here. He has an AC-10, some lasers, and long-range missiles that fires 10 missiles a salvo, and yeah.
Reading you loud and clear.
She has short-range missiles and a large long-range missile. Dang, I can't speak. Some medium lasers, and this tells you how much armor in total. This is the front. This is when it starts getting into the internal bits, but this is a Kentaro. And then with my Blackjack, there's that. And I have, of course, a few lasers and AC-2s. Now, AC weapons are autocannons, so it's like firing a big slug, a big bullet. So we'll
How can I help?
move him. I don't like the choke point right there. So I'll move these guys up. And as you can see, the evasion is pretty good right now. And apparently I don't have a choice. I have to go
On my way.
this. Now I know some people maybe watch this video and chew me out because I might get something
Standing
wrong. Or they just think it's boring because it's knowledge they already know. Well, this series is not just for you old timers that are experts at the game, but also for newcomers. So take that into account when you see what I'm talking about and all that.
Roger that.
Okay, so I want to be one thing I know about the game, and it's not just this mission, is if you're going to go into here, you kind of want to plan ahead in these kind of squares where you have to go to start a conversation or a mission objective. Sometimes you might want to take a heavy mech and put it in there, something that can defend itself, or you want to get a fast mech in there and get out. It depends on if you can predict the situation a little bit. So right now, I have my suspicions about these guys here. So we have a Panther and a Shadowhawk. Now, their armor isn't all that good. As you can see how right there, it's down a bit. So something's up with that, because on a day of a coronation, they should have their armor as polished up and nice as anything. So we'll put this guy here in the trees.
Copy that.
Hail Mastiff, hail Lady Arano. We were preparing for Lady Arano's coronation parade when we got word of a disturbance along the Cormorant Road. A guard post behind us was attacked. Sir Raju found evidence of laser fire. Is the road behind you clear? Aye. All the way to the southern gate. Lead the way, Sir Raju. We'll fall in behind you and guard your six. Tell me something, guardsman. If the road is clear, why is your battle mech damaged? Our mechs are overdue for maintenance, but that isn't important right now. We need to worry about Lady Arano's safety. Now, my lady, if you'll come with us. No, you're lying to us. It's my coronation day. No mech tech would have sent you out for a parade duty in that condition. I am your sovereign, sir. You will tell me what happened here. Damn it, girl, we don't have time for this. Take them. Kill the old man and the mech warrior, but take Lady Arano alive.
Fall back, Kamea. Get behind us.
You didn't train me to cower, Raju. You trained me to fight.
Okay, so we're...
Safety's disengaged.
Excellent. So now we're in combat, and it kind of does combat in phases. depending on the initiative. So certain mechs will go before other mechs, depending on if light ones. They tend to have more initiative. The big slow assault mechs and heavy mechs less. So they kind of go last. So we're gonna go like this and turn the torso like so.
I'm on the move.
And I'm gonna park my butt right here and give it a little bit of a twist. Okay, now it's enemy turn. Okay, so they have 3 initiative. I think this one has 2. So if you look, that mech did some damage to the arm, and I had 80 health. Now it's down to 30. So let's if you recall, attacking a target from behind, good thing to do. Okay, so I'm gonna fire right into his butt crack.
Everything I've got. Take that as a lesson.
Okay, so we destroyed. Ouch. We destroyed this mech's body here. Let's see. We destroyed his arm and left torso. So that means he doesn't have his short-range missiles anymore, and his and we also got his back. So basically, we shot kind of through here and took his arm and shoulder out. Any damage that is done into the right or left torso transfers into the center torso. If the center torso is destroyed, the mech is destroyed. You can attack the head; it's a smaller target, but you have a good chance of getting the whole mech if you can snipe the head and kill the pilot inside, and a chance to salvage it. He also has a damaged leg, so he's hurting. So that if you take out both legs, or if you take out a leg, he falls over, and that gives the knockdown damage. Each weapon has a certain degree of hitting power that will add to the knockdown damage, which this bar is here. If the bar goes up to this point, it makes him kind of wobbly, and if it goes over that in another shot or the same shot, you knock him over, and he falls on the ground. Then you can just go at him at your own leisure until the next turn when he can get back up. Same applies to your own mech. You don't want to fall down. Alright, so we're going to stop babbling, and let's see, we want to go here.
I'll do what you ask.
And this Shadowhawk needs to die. It's a medium laser. Okay. And now we're going to do a thing called multi-shot, or multi-target. So we can go target A, target B. So what you can do is designate which weapons to go for target A and target B. It doesn't, I mean, it splits up the damage a bit, but it kind of helps, I guess. So we'll do it like that. So we have a laser for target A, laser for target B, SRM, or short-range missile, 6 for A, 2 of them for B, and let's see how that works.
Discharging weapon.
Took out a heat.
If you had any sense, you'd retreat.
Did some head damage to that guy, so that's pretty good. So we're gonna move here. Now let's see. This guy here is pretty messed up, so we can destroy him in this turn. We can also destroy this one if we can get a shot to his head, but right now we don't have a called shot, so it's probably better if we... Let's see. If he's in close combat with him, he could turn around and do a melee attack. Not so great with that. This guy's got some... Because this guy's only got a laser. That's not a problem. And he doesn't want to fire it up close, I'm sure. So this guy's going to get the full brunt of it.
All weapons committed.
Left torso destroyed.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Okay, now
got
Mastiff
your back.
is going to finish this guy off.
To hell with the weapons. Damn you for making me do that, son.
CT destroyed.
That's one less hostile on the field.
Okay, so I got structure exposed. That means trouble. I have some
I'm
of
listening.
the guts underneath the armor is exposed now. So I want to get sneaky back here.
Confirmed.
Now I kind of have to watch the heat. And as you can see, overheat alert. So now I have to turn off some weapons. It ain't gonna be any good to fire the long-range weapon or the long-range missiles out. So I'm still overheat. So I'll turn off a laser. Now all the damage is gonna get transferred to the center torso, so this may destroy him.
Good hit.
Target eliminated.
Kamea, can you hear me? Alexander, we were just attacked. The Royal Guard, my own guardsmen, tried to take me prisoner. It's happening here too. The Royal Guard are killing one another in the halls. Lord Carosa's house guard just got gunned down in front of me. The turning pavilion is a slaughterhouse. I won't let these seditionists, or whoever they are, steal my birthright. We need to rally every loyalist we can find and make a push on the capital. I'll take the throne by force if I must. Go to Rotura Township, to the armory. Your soldiers are using it as a rallying point. I heard Lord Decimus send his house guard there a few minutes ago. Someone's here. I have to move. Rally what forces you can and meet me at the tourney grounds. Be safe. You heard him, Mastiff. Rotura Township. We'll go there, rally our fighters, and march on the southern gate with an army at our back. Kamea, I know that you and Lord Madeira are friends, but we can't take what he told you on faith. Right now, we don't know who we can trust. In this case, we do. Alexander has been my closest friend and confidant for so long as I can remember. His loyalty is beyond question. I trust him with my life and yours. Now take me to the armory. As you command, my lady.
Traitors in the guard. And I fear this is only the beginning.
Okay, so...
Follow me. Keep close and remember your training. Things are likely to get ugly between here and there.
Alright, so over here we have to keep this in mind, and that's our next objective. We have to keep an eye on Mastiff's left leg, so we have to twist our armor or turn our mech to favor that.
Yes, I hear you.
So no damage on these. So
Orders?
we'll move me up.
Enemy detected.
You have my attention.
Okay, so there's enemy right there.
Location confirmed.
Now to cool down, as we did build up some heat, just don't fire your weapons. You let your heat sinks do the job. You can also, because any turn that you don't use your weapons, that cools off. Also, as I said earlier, just get in a puddle of water, cool you right down. So now we got to favor our left leg. Now this is the problem I have. When I move in the game, I have to remember which side is which, because this looks like it's on the right side, but out here, that right there would probably get my leg shot off. So I have to turn it more like this.
Aye, aye.
Okay, so we're going to reserve him,
I'm holding action.
which makes him wait for later in the turn. Alright, let's get my guy here to scout what's up ahead. Let's see, can't go anywhere and really get a line of sight except for there.
Full throttle.
Alright, so we got the evasion up, and we're in cover, and he missed me completely, so that's great.
Reading you loud and clear.
So now we'll bring in the big guns, or the bigger guns, I guess.
Affirmative.
Okay, so she still has some heat on. So you got a striker. So these are just vehicles. So let's see, what's the? Trying to see which. I guess there's 70% chance, 60% chance. Yeah, we'll go with like that. There's a better chance of hitting with those weapons. There we go.
Enemy vehicle down.
Okay, so now we'll
Talk to me.
move him up up this hill. Now, another thing is with the terrain, the higher up you go and the lower down that your opponent is, you'll get kind of like a bonus to range attacks.
Moving out.
So we'll go there, and we can only hit with the long-range missiles, the LRMs, because we don't have direct line of fire.
Locked on target.
Okay, so we expose the structure. Now, for every attack,
Damage minimal.
every attack on you, successful or not, you lose a point of evasion. Okay, let's see. Get my guy in here. So I have the high ground, and should be pretty easy in getting them. Okay, so I don't want to fire those, because I want to save a little bit of heat anyway.
Nice job, kid. One fewer hostile on the board.
Awesome.
You've got my attention.
Now have him sprint off the cliff here.
Affirmative.
Standing by.
Okay, so if we step into this area here, we're going to be right in the line of fire of what is up here and here. If I go here, I'm in line of fire of just one. But I'm going to go right here for now, because I anticipate they'll be moving into my attack range.
I'm on it.
Plus I get some evasion.
Oh no. No, no. We're too late.
Okay, that was a little bit messy, but not as painful as it could have been. Now remember, I went into cover, so that reduces 20% of the damage.
Talk to me.
Okay, so this guy, I need it facing like that, so I can get both of them.
Confirmed.
Let's see. We'll do that. And, yeah, we'll just go like this.
Roger.
A little overkill. Sweet.
You were brave, I'll give you that much.
Okay, so we want him to sprint. Okay, so it hasn't opened up any new targets yet.
Follow my lead.
Kamea, do you read me? It's Espinosa, your uncle. Do you hear me? House Espinosa is usurping the throne. It can't be. My uncle, Victoria. Kamea, I just watched an Espinosa battlemech plow through an alley full of civilians. This is happening, and it's happening now. Your loyalists have fallen back to the market district. That's where they're making their stand. What's left of the Royal Guard are doing their best, but there's something wrong with their battlemechs. Wait, what's that sound? Oh gods.
Alexander!
And just like that, they brought the rain. Okay, so I need to get in here for cover. Actually, I can go up here. It's over, Kamea. Your ascendancy, the Arano legacy, all of it. Victoria, what have you done? You know, Kamea, for years, I loved you like a sister. But then my father helped me see it. Your family's complacency. It's what's done to the Reach. Our nation dwindles like a dying star, and House Arano is to blame. My father offered you a path to glory. I'd have fought under your banner proudly, served as your strong right hand. It was like a knife in my heart when you turned him away. Damn it, Victoria, I taught you better than this. You taught me lies, Kamea. For the love of that I once bore you, I'm going to give you a chance to surrender. I'll even spare the old man and his mech warrior if you stand down now. I don't want to see you hurt, but you cannot be allowed to rule. I'll see you hanged for this, Victoria. You and your father both. Do you hear me? You are traitors to the Reach, and I will fight you to the last. Then you truly are a fool. I'll spare you in spite of yourself, but you cost your royal escort their lives. What a bitch.
Attention, all Espinosa forces. This is Lady Victoria Espinosa. Lady Arano is to be apprehended and taken alive by my command. Fail to follow these instructions, and you will have me to deal with.
Ooh, scary.
You've got my attention.
Okay, where can we be the most effective and out of the way, because we are running a damaged mech.
Copy that.
Not much I can do there, but I have a clean line of sight, I think, to all three of them, although technically one possible angle here would be right through this building, which is not exactly clean, but I do have to this locust. So these are light mechs, and I think this is a low medium or a high light. Probably not much of a challenge to this guy, so we're going to do that.
Copy that.
Wow!
Battle mech down.
That one went pretty smoothly there. Okay, so I took a little. The damage was in my right arm, but it's not really something to worry about yet. I think. Okay. So So I have a high chance of hitting the cicada, but not really the great chance of hitting the locust, or the spider actually. However, if you miss this target and it's just splashes onto this one, it'll take the damage too. So I think I'm just gonna hit that. And my heat, everything's lit up, so let's do it.
All weapons visited.
Okay, pilot's injured.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Reporting minimal damage.
Okay, so left torso took a
Tell
little
me
bit.
what you need.
I don't want to. Let's see. I could probably get this one from behind. If I go here, I can only target one. I can't target the other. Can't turn around to fire at this one. Now, I'm not exactly turning my back on the locust, but
Acknowledged. I'm moving.
As you can see, I got a line of sight here, but I had just a little out of the firing range. But I have this cicada, and I want to take this guy out. So, kind of low chances, but we'll deal with it. All right,
Incoming transmission.
left arm destroyed. That's excellent.
Attention, citizens of Coromadir 6. This is Lord Santiago Espinosa. With the unanimous support of the founding houses, I have assumed control of the Oregon Coalition. For your own protection, I urge you to remain calm and stay indoors until otherwise instructed. All hostile units, stand down, and you have my oath that you will not be harmed. Resist, and you will be fired upon.
Oh, I will be resisting like hell. Okay, so we have...
My father placed his faith in that man. I gave him my trust. He was family.
Can we play now? Okay, so this guy is pretty much screwed. This guy I don't think has taken any damage yet. So let's see what we can do here. I think I just want to take the cicada out, because I'm not really... Two medium lasers, I'm not really worried about that. This one has just one extra laser, but that's destroyed, that's damaged. But it's nearby, and I can hit the hell out of it.
Say goodbye. That's one less hostile on the field.
Oof. Okay, let's play a little locust. Let's play. Let's see. Well, I just got a shot right from here.
Engaging target.
Head hit. That's good. Now, if you knock the pilot unconscious with like 2, 3, or 4 hits, I think it is, depending on the rank of the pilot. If it's a rookie or something like that, you can get it in like 2 or possibly 3, and you just incapacitate them. Then that mech is done, regardless of the shape and condition of the mech. Also, if you just completely destroy the head, the pilot is instantly killed. So that's kind of what you want to go when you get the skills leveled up.
I'm listening.
So we want to back off on this.
I'll make it happen.
And we will just splatter it. So the heat is going to get us up. So let's see, which is our least... 12 heat and 12 heat. So we could take one of these out.
Affirmative.
Okay, Mastiff.
Got my attention.
Step up to this boy.
Fall in behind me.
Okay.
Firing on the enemy.
Yes! Kamea, do you read me? Alexander, thank the gods, I thought I lost you when the bombs fell. You very nearly did, Kamea. The city is lost. We have to get off this planet, and we need to do it now. I can't abandon Coromadir. This is my home, my birthright. The battle's over, Kamea. Lord Madeira has the right of it. It's time for you to run, escape from this madness, and live to restore the coalition another day. You're both right. My uncle has one. The Reach is his. We'll mourn for it later, the both of us. For now, you need to move. I have a drop ship waiting at Shepherd's Pass, and I'm on the way there right now. Hurry and meet me there, please. We're on our way.
You get to that ship, Alexander. I mean it. We will not lose you and my throne on the same day.
Big jump ship. Big jump ship. Okay, now I'm in a world of pain. Because we're going to be up against some fairly capable pilots, if I remember. Let's see, if I go here, I got a shot on the Scorpion. So we'll shoot the Scorpion. Full load. Actually, we'll take those lasers offline. Save on the heat.
Engaging target.
Woohoo!
Enemy unit destroyed.
You have my attention.
Okay. It seems that I can get right there. And we'll go like that.
I'm moving out.
Let's see, that will get me right at the line.
Discharging weapon.
Okay, we got that.
Vehicle destroyed.
Now I see that they've actually added, at least from my perspective, a new missile trail visual. Didn't used to have if you watch, didn't used to have the little trails like it does. It used to be like, it looked more like smoke, I think, at least from my perspective. Let's see, it's not enough well, we can go right there. Screw it. Alright, I know I have to get here, but I'm waiting for another shoe to drop, which is quite likely in this game. This is your last chance, cousin. Don't make me order your death. Do whatever you must, betrayer. A headstrong fool to the end. Damn you for this. Captain Host. Destroy them. Mastiff, my cousin, all of them. Leave no survivors.
As you command, my lady.
Oh boy, turrets. I don't like turrets. And there's no real terrain to get in where I have some cover. Cover and evasion. Well, there's that. That'll have to do. Let's see. I only have marginal damage.
Orders.
Okay. No, I got to turn. Protect that leg.
Affirmative.
Ooh, a Wolverine. That's kind of beastly here for this point in the game. We'll give him the full load of love.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, the yellow streaks there, that's kind of
That
new.
was a critical hit, lad.
Sweet. Destroyed his jump jets. Okay. Let's see. Silverblade, we need you. We need me. I need me. Who is me? I'll have him go after the Wolverine. Give him the full load of love.
All weapons committed.
Yes, I hear you.
You know, Kamea, because she's special. Get her in some cover. Let's see. Get her right there, and I can't turn enough of her. Let's see, that would expose left turret. Okay, so I have to go, or left side, so I want to do right side. Have him try to focus on that, the least damaged side, rather. Okay, so turrets. We got a laser turret, 2 laser turrets. And then he's pretty messed up. AC5, SRM6, medium laser. I think it's best that I just go after the turret.
Neutralize the threat. Target destroyed.
It's gonna cost me when it comes to heat, though. Okay, see. A little bit to the right arm.
Talk to me.
So let's see, move him here. Both his arms are pinged pretty good. Shoot. Give the turret the whole load of love.
Here we go.
Okay, so now we only have to worry about
Target destroyed.
the weapons on the Wolverine and... Ow! At least he's attacked me, who has had a not really a bad time of getting damaged, so not a bad thing, I guess. I'm babbling, by the way. Okay, let's give him most of a load of love.
Engaging target.
And
Reading
Kamea.
loud and clear. I'm on it.
get that heat down.
You've got my attention.
Okay, where can we move you? So we can do that. So, any way I go about it, he's probably gonna get blown up, so...
Firing.
No! Shoot. Okay, so at least I'm soaking up the damage
Armor low.
that these guys could be
Tell me what you need.
getting.
Copy that.
Get sneaky, sneaky.
Copy that.
There we go.
Battletech eliminated.
Okay, so all friendly units survive. Proceed to the evac zone.
I'm listening.
Full on sprint time. Get
Standing
her out
by.
of the way.
I'm on my way.
Roger.
So just get him as close to this as we can, because I can't remember what happens if we land here. I know at some point she goes away, and Mastiff and I have to deal with what comes next. So, all right, let's go like this.
Holding here.
And then we'll brace. Brace.
Flushing heat.
New turn.
You have my attention. I'll do what you ask.
Roger that.
There we go. Thank gods you made it, Kamea. Captain Halverson's prepping the engines now. In another 5 minutes, we'll be ready to depart. 5 minutes is a long time. Silverblade, you see Lady Arano to the docking ramp. When she's aboard, come back to me. We'll hold this pass against whatever comes.
Thank you, Sir Raju. Thank you both. I won't forget what you've done for me today. I promise you that.
Okay, so this over here is the area they want me to go.
Location confirmed.
Well, I guess she just goes on her own then.
Sounds good. I'm moving.
All units, advance. I want you to take down that dropship. Destroy everyone and everything that stands in your way. Alright, Silverblade, I trained you for this. We'll fight side by side. Watch each other's backs. Above all else, we will keep Lady Arano safe. Protect the dropship. It's all that matters. Warning. Engine heat critical. Warning. Shutdown initiated. Reactor offline. Weapons offline. Systems inoperable. Trouble with your blackjack, Silverblade? Shame. That's been happening to a lot of Royal Guard battle mechs lately. You have numbers on us and you resorted to sabotage? And you're gloating about it? You've got no honor, you vicious little brat. Not you, nor your backstabbing father. Shut your mouth, old man. My father is a great man, and I swear to all the gods you will suffer if you insult him again. Your father is a coward, and so are you. Silverblade, I want you to eject. Now. Punch out. You're no good to anybody in a broken mech, and I won't let you die today. Eject, mech warrior. Now. That's an order. I'm gone. Now come for me, Victoria. Your teacher is waiting. Come and show me what you've learned.
Mission successful.
Man, this is just bumming me out. Every time it seems like you get somewhere, you get beaten all the way back. But that's the gist of the game, the beginning of it, and some of the strategy involved. But there's a lot more to it than this, so we'll see how it goes. I think there's one more cutscene before we actually begin play. One man against all that. Resting bitch face. Uh-oh. You're probably asking, did he lose? No, not yet. Okay, so now we're in space. Somehow we slipped by. Easy there, Silver. You took a nasty crack on the head when you punched out. Don't worry, you're safe now. My name is Darius Oliveira, and I'm the XO of Markham's Marauders. We're a mercenary outfit with ties to House Arano. We did some work for High Lord Tamati way back when. I'll introduce you to Commander Markham, but he was on a supply run in the Market District when the bombs fell. He didn't make it. Okay, so you get choices here. Some of them are honorable, they're polite, they're nice, and some of them are just where you're just being bitchy. So we'll try to play it the honorable, nice way. You rescue me. Why? I'm sorry for your loss. If it wasn't for your company, I'd be dead too. Anyway, these could be pretty good. Seemed appropriate given the circumstances. After seeing what happened to Markham, it didn't feel right leaving you in the hands of his new directorate. When we picked up your broadcast on the emergency band, we knew what we had to do. What about Mastiff Sir Raju Montgomery? Did you find him? Were you able to recover my blackjack? So what happens now? So, have to worry about him. We found his mech. It was completely cored out. Nobody survives a hit like that. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. We supported the Royal Guard on a handful of deployments, and Sir Raju earned my respect many times over. His death is a loss for us all. Alright, let's see that. Yeah, our mech tech hauled what's left of it into the mech bay. It isn't pretty, but you give him enough time, Yang can fix just about anything. Try not to take the loss too hard. Yang said that your mech shows signs of deliberate sabotage. Whoever you had working on it really did a number on the reactor. Punching out was the right move. Well, things aren't looking so hot around here, what with the coup and all. House Espinosa's directorate is the new de facto government of the Oregon Reach. Well, that's going to be a mouthful to say every time, so I'm just going to eventually make it so you just pause and read it at your leisure. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Lady Arano is dead. Her dropship was destroyed on takeoff. It's all over the news. Well, shit. The Mastiff died for nothing. Damn it, what a waste. He died doing his duty. When I remember the old man, that's exactly how he'd have wanted to go. Speaking of going, we're getting the hell out of Oregon territory. We're heading to a nice, quiet stretch of independent space all the way across the frontier on the Canopian border. As for you, well, you got options. According to your blood shit, you've got family out in the Lyran Commonwealth. If you want, I could look into booking you transport on a freighter bound for Steiner space. I can't make any promises, but I'm willing to try. So let's see. This takes advantage of your Lyran Commonwealth ancestry. It's only open if you chose that in the creation of your character. See, the Commonwealth isn't my home. Never has been. My family moved to the Reach before I was born. No way I'll be damned if I'm going to let the Directorate chase me away. That's ancient history, and besides, I'm broke. What's option B? This sounds like a more noble thing, but this one, why not? In that case, you could stay with us for the long haul. When we get where we're going, we can drop you off at the nearest planet. Maybe you can make a place for yourself there. Of course, I'll need you to pitch in for your share of the fuel, plus food, lodging, and repairs on your mech. Fair is fair, after all. Alternatively, you could find a place for yourself in the Marauders if you wanted to. It wouldn't take you long to work off your debt, and you ran with Massive, so I know you've got the chops. Think it over, sleep on it. You've had a hell of a day, and we've got a long road ahead. 3 years later. And I think I remember this mission now. And I remember not liking it. We'll try and make it quickly, get this episode over with so I can do the next 2 episodes for this week. So it's 3 years after the attack on House Arano.
Command interface initiated.
The Independent Prospectors League thanks you for your assistance, Commander. We're not miners, or we're miners, not soldiers. We can't fight these bastards off on our own. That's what you're paying us for. Don't worry, we'll get your platforms back. This isn't just about reclaiming what's ours. Majesty Metals killed hundreds of us when we were trying to when they tried to jump our claim. We want you to make them bleed for what they've done here. Commander, the Op-4 is holding 2 of the IPL's mining platforms. The first, designated Alpha, is where they're keeping their turret generator. Move them fast and take it out. Those turrets hit hard, so you want to neutralize them ASAP. Platform Bravo is a site for the Op-4's corporate security tower. Engage in to destroy it. If they bring in a mech to protect it, take that out too. Then circle on back and we'll collect our pay. That's right. I'm ready and waiting to authorize the transfer. Now go on, Commander. Hit those corporate pigs where it hurts. We'll be watching the action from here. How brave of them. Alright, let's see. We got... What's this? This is a Corpsec Tower. Alright, let's just, we'll deal with Bravo first.
Got it. Heading out.
Location confirmed.
As you can see, this is a desert planet, so it's going to be dicey with the heat.
You are trespassing on Majesty Metals and manufacturing property and acting in collusion with a domestic terrorist organization. Cease your advance immediately, or you will be fired upon.
Oh, I'm so scared. Armor internal structure. Okay, this basically is... You might want to read this. So I'm going to just speed through it, but I'll let you be able to pause. That basically reiterated everything I've been saying in the past 2
Coordinates
episodes.
received. On my way.
Good to go.
Okay, so I can't really move him just yet, so we'll put him in reserve. And there's some cover, and go there. And I don't have a line of sight to any targets, so we'll brace him.
Waiting for orders.
We'll get Glitch to go turbo.
Uh-huh. Orders.
And Behemoth will... And jumping ain't gonna help. Spread her
Acknowledged.
up there. And Decker.
Commander. Roger that.
Okay, I don't have any targets over here.
They've got a lock on me.
And sensor lock is not a good thing.
I've been sensor locked.
Reduces my, ow. Reduces my defenses. And they get a bonus to attack.
Nice try.
Okay, my right arm is getting mashed.
Whoa. Easy on the armor, buddy. You can see daylight through my armor.
Oof.
Standing by.
Okay, we're gonna leave
Jumping.
him there. Now, another thing is the resolve depends on your morale, but you can spend some of your resolve on stuff like precision strike, vigilance, and stuff like that. You get a little bit of resolve when you damage the enemy or destroy them, and also at the beginning of every turn. Okay, we're bracing him.
Armor breach. Internal damage. Good to go.
Okay, I got to get somewhere where I'm not getting the hell beat out of me. Oh, come on.
Waiting for orders.
Let's turn. And I'll go like that.
On my way.
And we will fire the missiles.
Roger that.
Not much damage, but I have to
Standing
get, I had
by.
to get out of there. And let's see. So there's a mech right there.
Moving out.
Oh, bad odds. Okay. Let's see. Now this is a called shot, precision strike. You just aim for a certain part of the body and pray it actually hits. If your gunnery skill is up to the
Critical
maximum,
hit, Commander.
you have a better chance, a higher chance of destroying that particular item or body part. And that seems good enough.
Engaging jump jet.
Now personally, I don't like jump jets. but I can't do anything about it right now. But I got him in the head without a called shot on it.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
Oh boy. And she's getting mauled.
Minor damage, Commander.
And I'm unsteady. Oh!
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
That's gross. That's disgusting.
Ready for orders.
Okay, this being over here, I thought there'd be something that would pop up, but apparently not.
Copy that.
He is kind of weak. The spider's not a very strong mech. He's more like a scout mech. And that's all I can do for right now. Look like a spider wants to play.
Ready for orders. Moving to position.
Okay. Low odds. Slightly higher odds.
Acknowledged.
And not really good hits.
Commander?
Let's see. Oh man, she's gotten mauled. If I come out of cover there, I don't have a direct fire. Well, I do right here. Kind of stuck, but
Affirmative.
we'll roll with it. And not really good odds.
Here we go.
Now that PPC in her right arm,
Systems recycling for another shot.
it's a beautiful weapon, but only if it hits. Okay, so odds are bad there. They're better there. Way better at that. Here we go.
All weapons committed.
There we go. That works.
Target destroyed.
They've got a lock on me.
They got a lock on me too.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Well, I had full armor, so I could take the brunt of it.
Damage minimal.
Now the Shadowhawk is a medium mech, I believe,
Waiting for orders.
so it can deal with it a little bit better than these light ones. Let's see. It's not a very good angle, but
Moving to position.
let's see what we can do. 50 or 30. I think I'm going to go with a 50. And miss both of them. Ah. Oof. Okay,
Waiting for orders.
Up here I have a better view, but unfortunately it's my weakest, my most damaged mech. I'd rather not risk it. for a shot I may never get. Now another thing is when you go do a melee attack, if you have small lasers, machine guns, flamers, or something like that, they'll automatically fire.
Coordinates received.
And I missed. But the laser didn't miss, that's for certain.
Orders.
Okay, so I can actually choose the angle to attack this mech. Here, here, or here. I want the backside. 85 damage if I connect.
Confirmed.
And I never do. Odds are always against me, it seems. Alright, let's see, should I take out... I'll take out the turrets, because those are giving me fits.
All weapons committed. Target destroyed. Warning. Heat exceeding recommended level.
That's not good. Cooking the internal systems there. I want to say internal organs.
Reporting structural damage.
Ooh, wow. Thank you, evasion.
Yes, Commander.
Ouch.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Ouch. There goes my, that was my PPC arm. Damn it. I like that gun.
Commander? Moving to position.
That's what I'm talking about.
Commander.
Let's see, I'm thinking I need to go after a turret, because those things give me a little bit more trouble than these mechs. And they're stationary, so they don't have evasion on them.
Position confirmed.
See, 4 AC2s and machine gun. Yikes.
Target confirmed.
Didn't do enough damage. Okay. I probably should have went and did a melee attack. Not only to do damage, but because I'm overheated, I can't shoot them. Ooh, that's just gross.
Losing lots of armor.
That's even more gross.
That got through my armor, Commander.
Receiving you.
Okay, I gotta make a bold move here. I think. Damn, anywhere I go in here is kills Bill.
Engaging jump jet.
gotta do 100 damage, and I only do a maximum of 50. Eesh.
Taking the shot.
If I hit it all. Only one hit. Ow!
Dang it, that hurt!
Okay, it's time for Glitch to
Can't
bug
take
out.
any more hits like that. Receiving you. Heading out.
Okay, I don't have multi-target, so...
Target acquired.
Okay, so that just took out all the turrets.
Target eliminated. Good to go.
And she needs to bug the hell out. She can get away faster with a sprint.
Got it.
Engaging physical attack.
Okay, knocked it down because I think I destroyed a leg. And the pilot is incapacitated, so he's out of the game.
Commander?
Let's see. Little spider on spider action here.
Acknowledged.
Engaging physical attack. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Standing by.
And let's see here. Get the jump jets. Right
Engaging
there.
jump jet.
Give it only some love.
Roger that.
Pilot's injured. That's kind of good.
Scored a critical hit. Commander?
And we're just gonna camp
Got
her
it.
butt up here.
I've got something.
Well, don't give it to me. Alright, so 2 misses.
Waiting for orders.
Get behind him and give him hell.
Engaging.
Alright, we connected on that one. He's good. We got enemies behind me. He's bad.
Yes, Commander. Move order received.
Let's finish him. So, it's bad odds, but, you know, please die.
Affirmative. Think I hit something good.
Please blow up.
All weapons committed.
Yeah, thank you.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Good to go.
And face her like that, and brace.
Good to go.
And let's see, get him to jump up here.
On it.
And we got a Shadowhawk and a Scorpion. What's the weapons on this? AC-5 and machine gun and a whole lot of hurt. Yeah.
On it.
Missed because I'm awesome.
Good to go.
Not at this game. Actually, not really awesome. Just good at dodging. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm good at dodging.
All weapons go.
Of course, none of them hit the head.
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
I had a blow through once. That was after a bad trip at Taco Bell.
All weapons committed.
Okay.
Waiting for orders.
She can't do much, but she can fire missiles. 5 of them, anyway.
Got it.
Come on.
Yes, Commander.
Let's see, can we do some more fancy maneuvers?
Lifting off.
Should have turned it better, but stuck with that decision now.
Giving him everything I've got.
Ow! Why you do that? Let's see, right side. That's not exactly good, but
Engaging target.
okay, he knocked him down. That's good.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Okay, now we gotta get Behemoth to do some loving on this guy.
Waiting for orders.
Give him a belly rub. Like, an aggressive belly rub. That goes pew pew. I'm losing my mind.
Acknowledged.
Just ever so much. Ever so slowly.
Targeting towards home. Reporting critical hit.
Oof.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal
Commander?
damage.
Okay, so let's just core the sucker.
Firing on target.
Orders?
So let's see. I have to do it with my left side now.
Copy that.
Let's see, we got. I'm not going to be able to destroy it. I can get both legs.
Copy that.
Okay, left torso,
I think I hit something
arm,
good.
ammo explosion, so that's good.
That shot got past my armor.
Yeah, it's going to be a mess.
Ready for orders.
don't want to do death from above, which it sounds so damn cool, but it does so much damage to your own, and you're likely to miss. So we blow him up. And we don't blow him up.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Let's see. Right side, left side. Alright, cool. Both legs destroyed. And the vehicles should be cake. I put the emphasis on the should be.
Affirmative.
Ready for orders.
Let's see, damage is on the right side, so I gotta give him some left love.
Got it.
That's worth it.
Locking in all weapon systems. Over the red line. Heat damage.
Warning.
Ouch!
Detecting mech warrior injury. Warning. Weapon system destroyed.
Orders.
Okay, now one thing about mechs and vehicles, they're easy to step on with a mech.
On the move. Targeting for physical attack.
Like that. You kind of get a bonus of melee
One less vehicle.
versus a vehicle. And I'm going to pull him back. Let's see, it's right side. Yeah, I'm just going to go down here.
Good to go. Right, Commander.
Not much damage I can do, but it's all I can do right now.
Standing by.
And man, my mech is messed up. Haven't had the opportunity to customize them. Let's see, it's exposing right, so I want to expose left.
On it.
And I forgot that I couldn't. Well, hopefully the Shadowhawk can
Reporting heavy damage.
deal with this
Waiting
quickly.
for orders.
Let's hear it for bad camera angles.
Vehicle trashed. Commander?
Okay, now, from what I remember of this mission, I'm not moving her into range of some silliness. And apparently there's a vehicle way down there, so it's not time for this silliness yet.
Right, Commander. Roger that.
Okay, so can I do enough damage to the building? Let's see.
Engaging target.
Apparently wasn't in range of the
Waiting for orders.
little baby lasers. Gonna run him over here.
No shooting. Just running.
Standing by.
Let's see. Go like a dat.
Fire.
Great job, Commander. Double back to our client's platform. The sooner we can collect our pay and break orbit, the better.
Good to go. Aye, aye.
Okay, I want to keep my injured ones
Right, Commander.
back. As much as I can, anyway.
Yes, Commander. Roger.
See, it would have been nice if it told me those things in the tutorial, like at the start of the game.
Moving to position.
Coordinates received.
Okay, let's get the Shadowhawk. Well, actually, let's get me up here.
Got it.
Unless I have to get all of them in there, but
Affirmative.
kind of doubt it. Yep, I guess I got
On
to
my
do
way.
it. Yes, it's gonna be painful.
Affirmative.
Brilliant work, Commander. We should have no trouble mopping up at the other platforms now that their defenses are down. We get the job done. Speaking of which, I wasn't finished. These platforms won't do us much good if we can't hold them. Majesty Metals taught us that. So we're going to need your battle mechs. You're going to want to reconsider that. Why? Your lance has already been target locked by our own turrets. Now power it down and surrender, and we'll let you walk. Or try to fight and we'll tear you to shreds. Your call. There goes a goddamn payday. Hold tight, Commander. We're on our way. So yeah, it's all kinds of betrayal in this game. All kinds of betrayal. Turret generator, that's what I'm on.
Commander.
And why am I sprinting?
Got it.
Affirmative.
I guess I have to take a turn.
Receiving you.
Yeah, I have to wait a turn in order to attack.
Aye, aye.
That was dumb.
Target confirmed.
Oh boy. This is gonna suck.
Good to go.
She's gonna sprint all the way hell up there.
Double time.
Ready for orders.
She's going to go kablooey.
Taking the shot. One less target.
So all the turrets are now down, but I have a Scorpion, a Galleon, and I think another one somewhere out here that will need to be purged and removed from their existence.
Engaging target.
And then there's a striker. Ow. Ow!
Warning. Armor breached.
Yeah, no
Internal
shit.
damage.
Yes, Commander. On the move.
Okay, so we're using the building as cover.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Okay, the target is there. The shot went over here. I think my pilot might be cross-eyed.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage. Full throttle.
Oh, crap. That's not good. And hopefully it... Oh, man, my character's dead? Oh, crud.
Waiting for orders. On my way.
Alright, we don't have much to lose right now. Chances are, if I died,
Yes.
I'll have to restart again, but I'll restart and get us back to, well, what's coming up next.
On my way. On for physical attack. Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated. We're down a mech.
There's another one.
They've blown past my armor. Standing by. Acknowledge.
Damn.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Double damn. Okay, let's just get this little cocksucker.
Waiting for orders. Coordinates received. One for the squad.
Stand by for extraction, Commander. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, and Darius? I know, Mayor. I know. You want another team meeting. Give the man a prize.
Mission successful.
You can call it that. Okay. What we'll do is, and let's get to the next screen here and see what's going on. Did my guy... Okay, he isn't dead. Glitch is. Most unfortunate. This is actually the first time I played it where I have been killed, or, well, nearly killed, and Glitch has been killed, or any of my starting characters have been killed. First time it's ever happened. Now, I've been injured as hell, but not killed, so that's kind of a shock start for me. Alright, let's see what's going on from here. So I won't have to restart it, but that hurt. That really, really hurt. Now, basically, what I'm looking at... we'll do this here first. You need to start finding us better clients, Darius. I mean it. We've been slumming it on the ass end of the frontier for 3 years now, and we are drowning in debt. I'm aware of our financial situation, Mayor, but I can't just conjure up new clients out of thin air. Silver, do me a solid and back me up on this. Okay, is this why you made all your command? Is this why you all made me your commander so I can break up fights and review financial reports? If we're really that hard up for cash, we need to stop talking and start doing something about it. No thanks, Darius. I didn't take command of this outfit to settle arguments. Well, this sounds like a sensible one to say. Hey, you'll hear no arguments from me. When we made you our commander, we all agreed to follow your lead. Darius, Darius, could you walk us through the details of the trouble that we're in? It might help if you broke things down point by point. Sure thing, Yang. Point 1. Mayor's right. We're in debt. Every C-bill, which is the currency in the Battletech universe, we make technically belongs to the banks. Point 2. This corner of the frontier is a dead zone for mercenary work. There are clients, but they're terrible. And that's just a fact. And that's it. There are no other points. So what's our best case scenario? How many jobs will it take to repay the loans? Why not just refuse to pay? We can afford to throw our weight around. We got battle mechs. Yeah, right. Okay, so we're in a bad spot. What are we going to do about it? Truthfully, I can't even say. We're in a pretty deep hole, and from where I'm standing, I don't see a whole lot of daylight, although we can see daylight through our armor. The thing is, these banks, and I use that word loosely, they don't want us to pay off our loans. They'll do whatever they can get away with to keep us on the hook. Hit us with fees, jack up our interest rates, misfile our paperwork. I'm trying to find a way out of this, but it's going to take time. And every day that passes, we accumulate more debt. If we keep going like we have been, we're screwed. Okay, why not refuse to pay? Well, I kind of know what's going on with that question. That wouldn't be a very good idea, Silver. The banks wouldn't come for us themselves. They'd hire mercenaries, and you already know how hard up frontier work for mercs. Frontier work mercs are for work. Gosh, I cannot speak. If we stiff the banks, we'll wind up dead or in debtor's prison. And out here in the frontier, those are basically the same thing. I don't see what else we can do, Silver. I'm already serving up every legitimate contract I can find. Unless you want me to sidestep the mercenary review board, which is a bad idea, entirely, we're basically out of options. Go around the MRB? No thanks. Taking an uncertified job is a great way to wind up with a knife in your back. We just got betrayed on a board-certified contract, gang. How much worse could it get? We're already taking a lot of risks here. I don't want to compound them unless I absolutely have to. It doesn't sound like such a bad idea to me. No guts, no galaxy, right? Yeah, this sounds like the option I'm going for. Amen to that. Remind me again why we don't just skip town and head to a nicer corner of the periphery. Because the banks and the jump ship crews have an arrangement. Until we pay up, they're going to keep us on a short leash. That's a good reason. Look, Darius, Meyer's right. We need to start earning some real money, and we need to do it soon. It's only a matter of time before something breaks down and I can't fix with duct tape and good intentions. I had to work on a few uncertified jobs after I was asked to leave my home system. It's risky, but it's better than going hungry. Desperate times, people. Darius, do you know what you need to do? At the end of the day, I'd rather go down fighting than wind up broke. Let's go with the character story. You hear that, Darius? The voice of experience speaks. Going around the MRB might kill us, sure. So might 1,000 other things, but I'd rather die trying than give up and accept the inevitable. It's settled then. I'll start digging for contracts outside the MRB system. Who knows? Maybe it'll work out for the best. It isn't like we've got all that much to lose. In the meantime, we need to find another paying job, and our prospects in this system have completely dried up. I'd recommend booking travel to a neighboring system and seeing what the review board has for us. With any luck, we'll find enough work to keep going until something better rolls in. I'm so tired of reading this stuff. The banks are holding our jump ship access hostage until we repay our debts. For now, we can only go between crewing and nearby systems of Alloway, Bellerophon, and Detroit. Well, Detroit's kind of like 2 hours away from here, so I can do that. But I don't think they're talking about that Detroit. Our top priority right now needs to be finding work, so we can raise cash. None of the contracts here are very good. I picked out the only viable one I could find, and hopefully it includes our travel fees as part of the deal. Come by the command center when you're ready to review it. Bye-bye, Glitch. You're on the memorial wall now. Hit by enemy striker. That sucks. Not because, not so much because she died. Just, I don't like losing mech warriors in the first freaking mission of the game. Anyways, this has been a very long episode, and I thank you guys for sticking with me. We'll try to keep these down to maybe 1 or 2 battles a video, and we'll go from there. From now on, I won't be reading any of the dialogue that comes up, so I'll give you some time to read what it is, or to pause it and to read what it is, and you can read it for yourself, because my throat is getting dry doing all that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, give the video a like, and I don't usually ask for likes, but I just want to see if this video is interesting, and if people like it, just kind of gauge how it is. But share it, check out the description box below, click all the links there, do it, and thanks for watching, and until next time, see you later. Twitch, and it's just weird I can't do it in this game as well as I can in others. See ya.